Hey there guys, Simply H here again. Really good to be back for a bit. I hope I can make this a more frequent thing. I've been playing around with ideas. A friend of mine was saying that he misses my videos, and I have been having issues with self-esteem and such. So I figured, you know what, the best way to get back on the horse and get over my plus size problems is just to get back onto the YouTube thing, because it was definitely a boost for self-esteem and confidence, really. So yeah, without much more, the WrestleMania fever has bit me once again this year, and I have been toying with the idea of doing this video. So, well, the toying is over. I'm actually doing the video. You'll see that my wrestling gear has built a bit since our last videos, and that I used to just have like 4 or 5 figures. They've gone a bit higher. I've also got some trading cards and stuff like that. So yeah, that's been going on. Yeah, so let's get on with the WrestleMania 34 predictions. So the first prediction I'm going for is the Andre the Giant Battle Royale. So far, I think there's like 15 confirmed, but I'm sure there are going to be more people in the Battle Royale. But my prediction for the Battle Royale is Matt Hardy. I like the little thing that they did with Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt a while ago, and I'm hoping that they give him a bit of a push. The other person that I think would be cool to win it as well is Goldust. I think he needs a bit of a self-esteem boost himself too. But yeah, I think for all intents and purposes, my spidey senses or whatever, I'm going with Matt Hardy for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royale. Then we've got the first time that the ladies are doing their thing. So at WrestleMania, we're having a women's Battle Royale. There was some controversy about the name and all that stuff. I think they have now stuck with the women's Battle Royale. And I think the deserved winner there, because maybe not time for titles and things like that, but her recent run-up and all that stuff, I think my choice will be Ruby Riott for the win, because she's just been impressive since she's hit the scene, and yeah, I think I'm going to go with Ruby Riott. Obviously, there's people that deserve it. If you're going with deserve, as in having years of experience and good wrestlers and all that stuff. But as far as accolades go, I think it's Ruby Riott's turn. Then the category that I'm not too keen on or don't really have too much time for is the Cruiserweight Championship. It's between Cedric Alexander and Mustafa Ali. I'm only choosing Mustafa Ali because the first time I saw him, I thought he looks pretty cool and reminded me a bit of a Power Ranger. So I'm going with Mustafa Ali for the win. Other than that, I really don't take much note of the Cruiserweights. Then a big match, a dream match for many, is the AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. For me, this is a very difficult choice because I like both of these wrestlers, and I'm going with AJ Styles because overall I think he is the better wrestler. As far as storylines and where the company is going and all that stuff, I don't know. It is with a heavy heart though, because I do like Shinsuke Nakamura, and I like the whole little vibe they had there with the pretend kick and the pretend phenomenal forearm. So that was really cool, the little bit of banter that they had. But it was also a bit confusing because they were in tag teams and they were helping each other out before that. So yeah, it was a little bit confusing, but at the same time, they're very good superstars, both of them, and they both are deserved winners. But I would like to go with AJ Styles on that one. The next match is the Intercontinental title match, or the Intercontinental Championship. It's a triple threat with The Miz, Seth Rollins, and Finn Balor. Now, everybody knows that or not everybody knows, but for me, my favorite out of the three is Finn Balor, but it needs to be the Demon Balor. I'm not a great fan. And yes, it's the same guy and all that stuff, but I don't know. It's more electrifying, or yeah, it's more. I have more buy-in in the Demon Balor than I do in the Club Balor. So I am choosing Seth Rollins for the win here. Doing it tentatively, or I'm not like confident on that one, because I think the Miz will probably keep it, but I'm going to go with Seth Rollins purely because he's pretty much in a bit of a dead spot at the moment since Dean Ambrose injury, and he hasn't had much momentum, and hopefully a bit of a title storyline and all that will give him a bit more of a run and keep him in contention. Then Randy Orton versus Bobby Roode, Jinder Mahal and Rusev. It's a United States Championship match, and although my favorite wrestler of the lot is Randy Orton, I think Bobby Roode is the most electrifying of that lot, but I think Rusev's going to take the title, and he's going to have a bit of a title run. I think you can see with the crowd participation and all that in Rusev Day, and the fact that there was rumors that before the Jinder Mahal run, Rusev was going to have the run, and then he got in trouble for cutting his hair or what have you. So I think they're going to give Rusev a go and let him hold on to the title for a bit, the United States title at least. Then with the females, again, I have my favorites and I have who I think will win. So my favorite, obviously, out of the two is Alexa Bliss. Nothing wrong with Nia Jax. But yeah, my favorite wrestler of the two is Alexa Bliss. But I think that she's going to relinquish her title to Nia Jax at WrestleMania. Mostly because of the whole bullying thing and all that stuff that they've been building for that. I'm hoping that they make the good guy win, or the person that's being bullied win, so that, you know, all is right in the world and all those goodies. But then again, we've got a sadistic owner in Vince McMahon, so that might also go pear-shaped. So yeah, with that one, I choose Nia Jax. For Charlotte Flair versus Asuka, I don't think Asuka is going to lose. However, I do think that Carmella is going to cash in. So Charlotte Flair is going to look like she's winning, but the match won't end as a win or a draw or what have you, because Carmella will then do her cash in, and then she will walk out with a title as the SmackDown's woman title. The reasoning behind that as well is I think she's been hanging on to that suitcase for long enough now. Also that she will take the title because of what they did to Baron Corbin. I doubt they'll not give her the title as well after cashing in. Yes, I think she was a really good Money in the Bank winner because of the way she used it as an extra prop piece and all that stuff, and the way she's been teasing her things. When it comes to the SmackDown Tag Team Championship, we've got Usos versus the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. On paper, if you look at the rampage they've been on and what they've been doing, the Bludgeon Brothers should be taking this title. However, I like out of these three teams, I like the Usos to keep the belt, because with the belt they are so much better. I don't know how else to put it. Their gimmick works with the belt. However, I think New Day is going to take it because of their whole WrestleMania vibe that they have. They hosted it last year and they were the longest tag team reigning champions on the previous one. So I think that their WrestleMania streak or what have you means that I think they're going to take the title, but I would prefer if the Usos held on to it or the Bludgeon Brothers took it. But I think that the way it's going to go is the New Day is going to take it. As I say, my favorite of the three teams as it stands at the moment is the Usos. They just really taken this new gimmick so well. Then we've got the Raw Tag Team, and there's a bit of speculation around that because we've got The Bar, obviously, Cesaro and Sheamus. But we've got them against Braun Strowman. And they've been teasing for weeks that or not teasing, but he doesn't have a partner and he will reveal his partner at WrestleMania and all that stuff. So I went and had a good think about it, and I had a look at the pictures and things on the net and all that stuff. And I've come down to 4 possibilities of who I think may be the tag team partner to Braun Strowman if he doesn't go a handicap, if he doesn't do the whole Clark Kent thing and glasses off, glasses on thing when to tag himself in and win both titles for himself, which is not impossible. That would be really cool as well. But if they are bringing back someone, I think it's either going to be, now this is in no particular order, it's just from my own concoctions. It might be Big Cass, because you've got the 2 big people in WWE, and Big Cass is supposed to be back in September from his just after WrestleMania. So I think it's May. He's supposed to be back from injury. But if all went well, it's April now, so it's possible that he might have healed quicker, and he's able to come and be in the corner for for Braun Strowman. So then we'll have these hands and these feet. I don't know, because of his, yeah. Then we've got another possibility is Jason Jordan. The reason I'm saying that is I don't like him, so I'm hoping it's not going to happen. But I saw on Instagram he had a picture up about his fresh haircut and whatever that he's having for Mania. So I'm hoping it's more for Mania access, but that made me think that there's a possibility that he might return, and being the ex tag team like type dude and his solo career not really taking off, maybe they're gonna give him a push along with Strowman. So that's my next one. Then I've got the 2 that I'm hoping for. The one is Dean Ambrose. Now he's the one that's supposed to be back in September with his injury, but it's also very possible that he has healed quicker. I don't know if it sounds too much like a video game. His healing powers recovered. He's had a good recovery, and maybe he's back. So Dean Ambrose and Braun Strowman would be cool as well. But there's another theory I have, and this is also because I saw a pic on Instagram on Braun Strowman's thing of him and Bray Wyatt traveling together to WrestleMania. But there's also that whole angle of Matt Hardy that deleted Bray Wyatt. So maybe with that deletion, he comes back with a slightly different gimmick, and then Bray Wyatt is back, but in a different form or way, because he's been reincarnated in the Lake of Reincarnation or whatever. So maybe that's what's up. So either way, I don't know who's he gonna team up with, Braun Strowman, but for me he's the favorite to win either way. Whether even Alexa Bliss, if she comes along, because that's his mixed tag team partner, if she comes along and helps him out, and then she's the the women's champion as well as the tag team champion, but whatever, that wouldn't be a bad thing either. But yeah, my prediction is Braun Strowman and whoever he ends up with. But I think, or I hope it's Dean Ambrose or Bray Wyatt, but it's quite possible that it could be any bloody one that comes along. Then our next match is Kurt Angle, Ronda Rousey, Triple H, and Stephanie McMahon in a mixed tag team match. I obviously want Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle to win, only because it's a first official match. It's definitely a first official match on WrestleMania. What else I would like, or the other thing I would like to add to that, is if they could have a celeb ref for the match in The Rock, and then he helps to cause some shenanigans along the lines there. That would be really cool if he could be the celeb referee for that match. Then we've got Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Once again, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens' jobs are on the line, but it doesn't say for WWE. It says it's on the line for SmackDown. and I'm sure there's a shake-up coming again soon. So I'm thinking that because Daniel Bryan is back in action, and Shane O'Mac hasn't really won any matches lately. I haven't seen him winning anything lately. So I think they're gonna have the two of them win, Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac. Then Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are fired, but then actually they just move to Raw with the whole shake-up and things, or they become like a bit like John Cena, and they are free agents or what have you, who end up on Raw and then they fight there. But yeah, I'm hoping that Daniel Bryan and Shane O'Mac takes a win. They're my favorites for that match as well. Then, speaking of John Cena, obviously there's been this whole teasing of John Cena versus The Undertaker, and how he's been calling out The Undertaker for a match here at WrestleMania 34. Some of the rumors are that Undertaker might come up, but it won't be a match. It will be more of a promo to tease or what have you, or to push it to WrestleMania 35. So that's one of the things I saw online. Again, you can't trust everything on the internet. Don't trust me either. I'm going off my feelings and my way of doing things. There's no corroboration, or I don't know anybody in the business. This is just me as a fan. So the ideas I came up with for really cool matches, or what might be a good idea if WWE can pull it off, is either obviously main John Cena versus Undertaker kicking his ass. The other thing which would be pretty funny but pretty cool will be John Cena versus Hulk Hogan, and giving him a bit of a promo comeback vibe. The other one is John Cena versus Rey Mysterio. Or how about John Cena versus Kenny Omega? Maybe John Cena versus James Ellsworth. Or what would be really cool and really unlikely, John Cena versus Sting. Or for all we know, it could be Barney the Dinosaur or Peter Griffin. Either way, whoever John Cena faces, I hope he loses. Because that'll put the person over that he's fighting against. But yeah, long story short, I don't know if there's going to be a match with John Cena. He might even fight Elias, I don't know. But there's so many things up in the air at the moment. I've definitely got the WrestleMania fever. I am feeling it in my bones that it's going to be a good one this year. The match cards are great. It's very difficult. If most these predictions were difficult to predict for me, because it's good matches, so it's people that I like against people that I like. So that was a cool thing about this WrestleMania. Unfortunately, I won't be able to watch it live. I'm working that day, so the next day. So instead of watching it on Sunday 1 a.m. or that's probably more like Monday 1 a.m., I'll probably watch it at 10 a.m. in the morning on Monday. So I'm going to try and block my ears and not look at my social media and all that stuff to see what happened, and then I'll have a bit of a late to the party, late bloomer story of my life. Watch of WrestleMania 34. And thank you so much for watching. If you are still here, thank you so much. You've made it a long way through, and I'm hoping that you agree with some of these, or if you would like to start a debate in the bottom in the subscription, or what do you call it, the comments below, you're welcome to go at me and tell me what your thoughts are on who's going to come in and who's going to win what. It will be great fun. But if you are still here, thank you so much. Please do all the good stuff. What's it? Comment, like, subscribe. It's been so long. And hopefully I am back. I'm trying to work on myself. So therefore, this is going to help, and this helps. So therefore, I'm going to try it more. I don't want to make promises I can't keep. But yeah, so far today you've got 2 videos. So hopefully this can be a more I'm babbling on again. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're still here, thank you. And I will be back again in YouTube land pretty soon. hopefully with a slightly different videos. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Thank you so much.